Hi guys, my name is Karthik and I am from easyautomation.com. And today in this video, we are not going to discuss anything about testing or any testing related tool, but we are going to discuss one of the most important tool that we always use in our everyday life, which is not operating system, which is not an IDE, but rather the most time spent in anything in our computers or in our phone is nothing but the browser. That's what we are going to be discussing in this particular video. We are not going to discuss about like a Chrome browser or a Firefox browser or an Edge Chrome browser, something like that, but an browser which is going to probably change the way that we use our browsers. And that's the browser that we are going to discuss in this particular video, which is nothing but the Arc browser, which is created by the browser company. So I'm going to show you quickly what this browser Arc is all about. So if you have never really heard about the Arc browser, this is the Arc browser that I'm showing you over here. This browser looks pretty much exactly like the other browsers, but you will start to look at some of the great things that this browser is going to offer pretty quickly, and you will probably see that there are some of the things which is not completely available in any other browser. And I'll quickly show you all these features in this particular video. So once again, as I told you, Arc browser. So if you have not heard about the Arc browser, just go to Arc browser company, and this is the one, the browser.company. So this is the website name. And the most important thing about this particular browser is the creator of the Google Chrome has also joined to this company just recently. So you will see that this particular browser company is just evolving. So the browser's company has also told that the creator of the Google Chrome has also joined. I mean, one of the creator of Google Chrome has also joined here to make the browser much better than any other browsers available in the market. So I'll show you some of the features which is gonna make your life much easier. So the first thing is probably the most noticeable thing is, as you see the sidebars over here, you can actually minimize this sidebars and you can completely remove the clutters and stuff pretty much from the website, and you can see the only website available here. And then you can bring this particular sidebar over here. I mean, does it make any big difference from the other browser? You can just press F11 to bring the full screen, but it is actually much efficient, as you can see over here. And also there are something called as previews in the browser, as you can see here. So if I just hover all these icons that you can see, you can keep adding these icons, but these are some of the icons that I have added here. These are going to quickly help you preview some of the things that you wanted to see. For example, if I just go to Twitter, you can see that just going to bring this Twitter for me pretty quickly, instantly over here. Similarly, if I just go to probably maybe my calendar, there's nothing in here. So you can see that you can see your calendar. And similarly, you can actually see by adding the plus symbol here, you can add the new events, and you can also sign in to instantly see some more details over here. Similarly, other emails like Outlook or Gmail, you can instantly get the notifications if there happens any. So you don't really have to open that up. So it is going to be automatically available for you over here. That is one thing, like the preview that you have. And the other cool thing about this particular browser is you can also create tabs if you really wanted to. For example, if you just press the Command Shift plus like that, it's gonna bring you up a new tab that you can over here you can just go and type. For example, if I just want to go to the neowin.net, so you can just open it up and it's gonna open up in the new tab over here. And you can of course remove it by hitting Control Shift minus, something like this. So that is pretty amazing. And you can see that I'm actually doing all these things by pressing what is called as a Command T over here. And you can see that there is going to be a command like a command panel where you can actually enter all the commands that you wanted. I mean, even you can search something which you don't even know. For example, if I want to switch the dark theme or the light theme of the browser, you can also do that. For example, just type switch and you can see that switch to automatic appearance, or you can also switch to light mode or the dark mode, something like that. So you can see at the moment I have already selected the dark mode, so it is going to bring you up light mode here. That is one thing you can do. And similarly, there are some features like extensions and easels. I mean, I will show you what is this easel is all about. It is amazing feature of this particular browser, but you can see for a start, you can get all these things over here. And the most important thing I actually forgot to tell you is This browser at the moment is available only for the Mac operating system. The team is working for the Windows operating system support as well, but the browser is currently only available in the Mac operating system, not even in the iPhone or Android mobile phones. It's not there. So it is just for the Mac operating system. That is the only thing currently supported. And other things which I wanted to show you is, let's say if I just do Control or Command L over here, then you will see that it is going to bring me up what are things that I've already gone through. For example, if I wanted to see the playwright, you can see that it just brings up so instantly over here. And as I told you, once again, just try to remove the sidebar over here so that it makes things more clearer to read. And you can also, you can just make this full screen of the Mac completely, and you can see that it's only the web page available on this whole desktop, rather any other clutters that you can actually see. And then you can also do a side by side, as I told you, over here. And then you can open Cypress, for example, something like this. Let's say if I want to see the change log, I can just go ahead and see the change log. So it looks like two different screens already sitting on the browser, and it is so neat and decently uncluttered. And the next thing which I wanted to show you is the easels. So the easel is one thing which I really like, and you will be mind blown like how this feature is all about. So if I just, you can see that if I just even hover my mouse over there, the sidebar comes in, which is great. And you can see that I have something called as my live dashboard. So this feature which I told you, the my live dashboard over here, is actually created in what is called as the easel. And if I click that, you will see that at the moment it is just showing me some screenshot, but before it loads, it was actually like a blurred screen there. The reason why it was blurred screen is because it was actually trying to load the real data, and you see that it is actually updating some of the data for me on the fly. So pretty much like it is trying to gather the information for me behind the scene. Every time it automatically refreshes what is the actual current state of the data. For example, this is my stock that I'm watching, and you can see that it is showing me what is really happening. Even the currency rates for New Zealand dollar versus India, and from New Zealand dollar to the US dollar, just shows me everything there. And also some of the things which I really wanted to quickly see, for example, like the Udemy messages that I get from my students, and also my commits which I'm doing in my GitHub, and some of the contributions happening at the same time in my YouTube. I can see all of them over here, and you can see that these are all instantly being updated. And I will quickly show you a quick demo of how this is going to even look like. For example, if I just go over here and let's say I go to a page, and if I say Google, and let's search for, yeah, there we go, some of the ICCA share price. So this is the one which I was talking about. So in order to take a screenshot over here, I just have to do something like, or maybe this one, screenshot. So you can see that the capture comes in over here, or you can just do the Command S and then click this button over here, capture the portion of this page. You can do that as well. Or you can also do Command Shift and then just drag over here from the mouse. You can take the screenshot over here, and then it's going to ask you some of the information like, do you want to save this to a library, or copy it, send it via a message like iMessage, or you want to edit it, retake it, and then new easel. So this is what I was talking about. So let's say if I want to create a new easel here, you see that it automatically creates a page for me, and it loads there. And there is this play button which actually tells you that this is basically a live page. So every time the page updates, you see that it just automatically goes and fetch that particular page, and it updates that, which is pretty cool. And this is going to be very helpful. For example, you are watching something like share, for example, or if you're watching for your Twitter's tweet, or if you are watching for some of the messages, pretty much like mine, in my case, like Udemy, I want to see what are the messages newly coming. I can go ahead and watch all these informations there. And similarly, some of the channels that you are watching in YouTube, you can see if there is a new video being published. So you can just grab some of the last videos that you have watched like that, and then that particular channel, if there is a new video, then you will see that there is going to be a new video being added, something like that. So you can watch that as well. So everything you can keep track of in just one single, pretty much like a static page, but you can watch everything there. And other important thing over here is, if I wanted to share this particular page, you could do that as well. So you can just click these three buttons there, and you can copy the URL there, and you can see that it is gonna ask you whether you want to create a public link to edit this easel. You can make this public or you can make it private depending upon your preference. But if I make it public, only the publicly available informations are going to be available for you. So for example, if I just open Control N, and you can see that it's going to bring you up some of the screens like that. So I'm going to choose the incognito window, and then I'm just going to paste this particular URL. If I hit enter, you will notice that it is automatically gonna show me this particular page, and notice that it's also turned into white color because this particular incognito is not in the dark mode, so it is in white, it's in light mode, so the page is also turned into light mode automatically. So it is already updating the data for me. But if there is going to be like a Gmail screenshot, something like that, like that you want to watch, or maybe some of the logged in version of things that you wanted to watch, that thing will just like look like a screenshot. Once you click it, it is gonna go on authenticate, pretty much like how it works for the authenticated pages. Yeah, there we go. That is another nice feature, which is Easel. I really like that. A lot of people have did a lot more magics on Easel, which is available in the website. Just you can go and see that some of the people have created like a nice little dashboard for tracking their whole informations, which is cool. So that's Easel for us. And the next thing is, you can see that every single thing that is available over here are all tabbed, and you can also pretty much move it to a folder, something like this, and you can see that it's going to show me all things over here. And you can also probably archive this particular tab. So for example, if I just wanted to close this particular tab over here, I can just do Command W, so it's going to archive things, something like this, so fast. And then there is another great feature about this particular browser is the note taking feature. For example, if I wanted to take some notes, for example, I just bought this Apple Watch and I wanted to take all the details about this Apple Watch, then I just create this whole information pretty much like a notes over here. And also I can collect all the different information that I wanted before I buy it. I mean, this looks pretty much bad because just for the demo purpose I have created it, but actually it is going to help you to track all the information in a very, very super easier fashion. So you can also do something like this. So just click this thing over here. There is this new note option, which is nothing but the Shift N, and then you can start writing all your ideas. For example, if you're going to be doing the side-by-side screen thingy, let's say if I just want to see the Selenium changelog over here, and I just wanted to note down all the changelogs of my tools, then I can just grab the details over here. Okay, there we go. For Selenium, I got this information, so I can just write it down. And similarly, if I wanted to grab the details about so I can just do minus and plus, and let's say if I wanted to see the changelog of my Cypress tool, then I can just take all these informations over here, and then I can just say Cypress and put all these informations over here. So the tool is going to let you do a lot of things. I mean, this browser is going to let you do all of things automatically. Like, it is going to help you do a lot of productive things really. And this notes, you can also do like a change the icons if you wanted to. For example, if you just wanted to make it like a notes taking option, so you can just do that over here. And you can add other emojis that you wanted to. You can archive the note. You can also, as I told you, you can just copy this URL and paste it in the public so that you can let other to read all the details that you really wanted to. So sharing is very, very easier. And the other thing that you would have noticed while I was actually closing up the side-by-side window is this. Like, if I just do Command Shift plus, and then if I just go to probably Cypress changelog, you'll also notice in the tab that there are going to be like 2 tabs automatically added there. So these are basically like grouping of the tabs automatically happening. So if I just go over there to the other tabs there, you will notice that the group just still remains there. So you can actually separate these into different tabs, or you can just keep these completely within your own tabs over here, or maybe you can also move this or promote this tab to the pinned tab. So these are the pinned tabs that you are seeing over here. So I can just move this over here on the pinned tabs. You can see that the tabs are actually moved to the pinned tabs over there. Or you can also just use the search functionality which is available to see how you can actually move it to the pinned tabs over here. So that is another way to keep your informations pretty much on the pin tabs that you are looking at. And the next important thing which I wanted to show you is one of the cool feature probably is going to be on how you can customize these web pages that you are seeing over here. For example, you can see that the Cypress page currently is in the white color. So if I wanted to probably change or customize this page to my own view or my own style, that I could do that as well. So they are calling it as like a boost of the page. So if you just do something like Command T and just say new boost over here, so you can see that it's going to bring you up the new boost over here. The boost is going to help you to boost the way that you want to change the style, customize it, and inject your own custom content into that page. So if I just choose the styles and a specific website, let's say the doc.cypress.io, so it knows that this is the page that we're talking about. Then if I just create a boost over here, at the moment it is in the white color, so you can see that there is this snippet code which is available over here. So let me just uncomment this, and you can see that it automatically turned into purple color already. So let's remove this as well. So the text is in purple and the background is in pink color. And if I wanted to probably change this to, let's say, black color, I could do that as well. And you notice that the whole color has turned into black, but the text is not. So probably we'll just keep it to something which is more looking aesthetically good. So yeah, there we go. This is another way that you can customize it, but you can customize very specific things like a selector, or you can change the font family if you wanted to. You can see that there is this font family feature available. So you can see that the font has been changed over here. You could do that as well. And you can keep changing as many things that you want. You can customize it. You can also save this whole information once again on the group tab. So it is going to remain that for you forever until you feel like you want to close it. And you can also create a handbook for this whole information, like scrapping of things. I mean, this is quite interesting. A bit more power advanced user thingy, but yeah, this is going to be helpful for you if you want to see how your site is going to look like. Even during the development, you will see how to change things and how your website looks like during the process. Testing is going to be very helpful for us, like for the testers like us. It's very helpful for us to test how the site's going to look like during the change in the I18N, or probably by changing the fonts and stuff. Cool. And the last thing which I wanted to show you is going to be the spaces of this particular browser. What is the space? So you can see here at the moment we are in the personal space. So you are looking at my personal space of this particular browser. So in the sidebar, you can see here that this particular sidebar that you're seeing here, it shows personal there, the name. I mean, this is customized as well, but you can keep changing it if you want to. You can change the icons and stuff. But if I just scroll this with my two fingers over here, you'll see that changes the space to work. And then if I swipe it again, it goes to another space. So basically you could either swipe it, or you can click this plus button there, and then you can create your own new space. So based on your space, for example, this is exclusively the spaces for my execute automation website development. I can create my own space. Similarly, if I wanted to create a space just for my like a usual thingy, then I can use this person space. So I can keep changing that spaces over here. This is also one of the nice things which is available on this particular Arc browser. And as I told you, this whole browser is especially designed for us to remove the clutters, much focused just on the contents of the particular website or the page that you're looking for. And also it keeps things much cleaner and runs much snappier than our other browsers. So you would have noticed that every time while I open any one of the site, for example Playwright, or for example if I just open the some other site, let's say neowin.net, you see that every time I open the website there is no ads, because the ad blocker is built in automatically into this particular browser. And also this page, while it loads, it is much snappier. And also you see that the borders that you are seeing here, I have not even spoke about the themes of this particular browser. The theme option is also quite interestingly awesome. So if I just go and put themes there, you can see that there is this edit theme comes in. So you can customize the theme of the browser you wanted to. You can see that you can mix and match the colors, that how you wanted to make this thing look like. You could do that. So yeah, that's another thing. I mean, this themes remains different for the different space that you create. So this theme is just applicable for this space. So if you go to the different space, then you can create theme for this particular space as well. And you'll also notice that on this particular command, there is this tabbed browser for me coming in automatically. So if I just click that tab, so it's going to open all the 3 tabs for me. Cool. That's about the browser Arc for us. And once again, the Arc browser is currently in the invite only mode. It is invite only mode for past 1 year. So if you wanted to know more about the Arc browser, let me know. Just put your details in the below link so that I can share you the invite. That I have got like 5 invite. I've already sent some of them, but I still have 5. So I can invite you so that you can get this Arc browser and start using it only if you have Mac operating system, or probably a MacBook Pro or something like that. You can use this particular browser. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and hope you like this particular video. So if you like this video, let me know what you like about this video, especially about this particular browser. And if you want to try it out, just let me know. I can share you the invite. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and you guys have a great day.